first off, I'm Scott Holloway. This is kind of our family name. But about 1991, I saw an instrumental acoustic guitarist, Michael Hedges. Everybody's heard him now. And I was 18 at the time, and I wanted a harp guitar really bad after seeing him play it. And I couldn't find one, and when I finally did, I could not afford it because they were $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. And at 18, that was like $1 million. So I never played one really until I was in my 30s. And I realized, as I got into business and everything, that it would just be a good idea to bring a harp guitar to the kids that felt like I did when I was 18 and younger. Now, Andy McKee, a phenomenal player, has just been blowing up on YouTube playing harp guitars. Steve Bennett has really done a lot for the harp guitar world. Mariel Anderson's out there. There's a lot of other players that have wanted to get into it, but have never really had the opportunity to play them. Just, guitar players, you don't run into them much. And when they finally get a hold of it, it takes a while to learn the instrument. So as you're, spending more time with it, you start seeing all the possibilities and all the varieties of sounds you can get, the depth of sounds, the bass frequencies really open up, and then your counterpoints of the instrument really start opening up. So as a player, it's phenomenal. Which kind of, again, as a business standpoint, I said, nobody's making these things. Nobody's in a price point level, at a level that people can afford them in the general market. There's definitely some hardcore builders out there that build just beautiful instruments, and they can range anywhere from 5,000 to 10 to 15 to, I know a guy that sells some for 50,000. It's just out of reach of the 18-year-old average kid. So that was the idea of this company. And we've set up an additional kind of production facility to do some of the higher end stuff as well now. So we're going to introduce more of that as the company grows. But right now we're really focused on getting it out there. There's a pretty good demand for people that want to play based on YouTube and the access that's out there visually on the internet. So that's the idea. So the first couple models we've done are based on the old vintage Dyers that were, turn of the century, early 1900s. They kind of disappeared after the Great Depression, and then they're kind of hard to find, and when you do, they're kind of beat up. The collectors have them all. It's really hard to get a hold of. Very few good players actually have them and tour with them. He's one of them. He's the Yoda of harp guitar. He's going to be here tonight. And we're doing a signature model with him, so should come by and see that guy. Anyway, so we kind of based our first models on those old instruments, so they're really close replicas, really kind of keeping the integrity of the original design and the feel, and not trying to get too creative around that, and then bring that out. Then we'll get more creative later with the company. So.